Hello, my name is Trismegistus and this is Stardew Valley. Day 16 of fall of our first year. Day 16 of fall is the Stardew Valley Fair. We also, we need to buy animals from, we need to buy cows specifically from Marnie, but we can't get into Marnie's. In fact, I don't think we can get into any of the, home slash community places during when the fair's on. In fact, or even any of the events, I don't think. So we will have to try that tomorrow. Unfortunately, Wednesday I think is an okay day. I mean, certainly 18th, Thursday is her birthday, so we need to find her whatever then, which I'll show you on the calendar. So that's today. The 18th is her birthday, so we need to find her then anyway. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look what the weather's going to do tomorrow. I should apologise for any noise. My neighbours are actually in today, which is a bit of a pain. And there's been a lot of banging and crashing about, but as I've said before, the microphone doesn't seem to pick it up too badly, so that should be okay. So it's going to be a rainy day tomorrow, which is fine. Spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Luck will not be on your side, so it's a good thing we're going to the fair. Oh, we got some mail. Okay. Hello, sorry, I'm not good at writing letters. I made one metal bar too many, and I thought you might need it. Clint the blacksmith. The gold bar, nice. What else we got on the go? I got some huge plants. Is that amaranth? Oh, the amaranth's ready as well. Okay. So let's go grab. Oh, there's those as well. Cool. So I'm in the wrong thing. We will pop them in there. Keep 10 of them, shall we? And pop that in there. So we've only got 2 amaranth kicking about. So want that, and I will give that go in there. Didn't I buy some amaranth? I did, but that was our second lot, wasn't it? How long do these take to grow? 12 days. Oh no, they wouldn't finish in time. That's annoying. I could plant the autumn 4 seeds. Or some more wheat. Should we plant some 4 seeds? Might as well. I mean, these only take, I think they take 6 days or something to grow, the old forage. And I mean, we're not doing at all. Oh, clicked the wrong thing. Not doing at all badly on skills. Obviously, we've got fishing up to 10, and farming's our next one. And so we do need to do more mining, and the combat will come with that, and the foraging. We'll just that'll give a little boost to the foraging as well. Those ones along there. Okay, so we need to pop. No, I've got the wrong one again. I'll probably keep them as well. There's a recipe for all of them. That's sort of the point of the plants, really. So I will pop that in there, and that in there, and we will hop on Corson. Cool. Where's the cat gone, by the way? Oh, there it is. So, and it is an even day, so we will go and do a bit of gathering, and let's actually go and see the. Oh, we got some big eggs, large eggs rather. That's cool. So we can turn them in. What? Oh, they're still both only on the heart. Okay, so we can turn them in at the community centre because animal products. Oh well, turn one of them in. Because obviously we already did that via the thing. So we'll turn that in. See, that's that one. We'll get a duck egg because we'll get some ducks at some point. Fairly soon, I would expect. And we'll end up with at least a large milk and a goat's milk. So we don't necessarily need the wool. I'm not sure I will get sheep. I might get one just to show you what it's all about, and then they just sell the sheep, to be frank. Yeah. What I can also do, which one have we put in? I better absolutely double check. So I put the white one in, so I can show you the quality mayonnaise with the large egg. And I need to open the gate. Did we have any pint or anything? No, fine. Stardew Valley Fair starts at 9, I think. So what I can do, I can pop that in there. I mean, we can't actually go to the community centre anyway today. But what was I going to take? I was going to take that, see that, and I'm not sure that wouldn't count as a good turn-in. But it was all of this, wasn't it? Not turn-in, you know, Grange display thing. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So how many have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Was it the play layer? 9. And I better take the blueberry just in case. So I've got, you know, something in case I get some weird thing where I can't submit one of those. We'll sell the mayonnaise, mushrooms and chanterelles, and that's everything we can do. As I say, the fair starts at 9. I could just do a little bit of clearance maybe. Actually, I could do some... Oh, there you go. I could do some grass siding, because these still aren't full. I like to fill them up as soon as I can, really. Yeah, 315 of 480. So I'll do a quick bit of siding and then we'll head into town. I can't actually remember whether I can take the horse in with me. I wonder if the horse will have to stay here. So you can see the edge of the farm now. I don't mind spending all day today at the farm. At the fair, rather, not the farm. Yeah, I'll do that. So, wet back, stick these, yeah. I might actually side that as well. Just trying to keep it separate from the old plants, because I don't want them damaging it or anything like that. So, side in there. Oops. The fibre in there. Grab these worms. No. Have a look, see, is there any forage here? Can't see anything. Let's see if we can get the horse. Oh no, there we go. Stardew Valley Fair. So, with the Grange display, trade in your star tokens for prizes. So we can say yes, we haven't actually got any star tokens yet. But you see we can get this star drop. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and do as well as we can with the Grange display. And then I'm going to show you the way to boost that up. But first we'll have a wander around and a chat with everyone. So there's a weird thing here that this had, well, I'll chat to the people first. I wish Gus would include a vegetarian option. Some zucchini skewers, maybe? Smoked turkey haunch. I guess this festival isn't all bad. And here's Gus. Eat as much as you like. It's all free today. Compliments of Mayor Lewis. So what you can do, you see, is you go to these things, and it gives you these. It increases your forage skill, I think, because that's a burger. What is it? Can't I make? Oh no, it's a recipe, so I can't show it on there. It increases your forage. Obviously, it gives you energy, but it's sort of pointless because the fair will dump us back at our farm at something like midnight or something. So can't really take advantage of it. I'm trying to get Gus to tell me his sauce recipe, but he won't budge. Some random tourist. Man, I can't take another bite of this barbecue sandwich. So stuffed. Say hello to Maru as well. Slurp. This barbecue sauce is amazing. They all love the barbecue sauce. It's another one of those things though, you can't get the barbecue sauce recipe. You can't make barbecue sauce. So let's have a chat with Lewis. This one shouldn't initiate the thing. Well, Trismegistus, it's the big day, our most important festival of the year, the Stardew Valley Fair. If you'd like to participate by setting up a grain display, I left an empty stand for you. Just let me know after you've set up everything up so we can get to the judging. I think I need tokens before I... Is that right? Are you strong like me? Smash stone. No. Strength level, mountain troll. So it's basically a bit like the fishing thing where you have to hit it at the top. Pierre is very serious about his grain display. He's been setting aside the best looking produce for weeks in preparation. Hey, best of luck to you if you enter. Pierre? My store carries the very finest quality products in the whole valley. Please inspect my grain display closely and see for yourself. So, as you can see, and here's Arnie. I tried my best, but my display is pretty weak compared to Pierre's. Well, maybe the judges will give me bonus points for the massive cheese wheel. Massive cheese wheel. You can actually, there's a thing you can do where you put the you remember Lewis's shorts? You can put the shorts on the grain display. You get instantly disqualified. But he bungs your food tokens anyway, I think. I'm not sure. Are you setting up a grain display, Trismegistus? It's your chance to show off all the good produce from Triggs. I called my farm Triggs, didn't I? So, let's put all of these in. You can collect them at the end. You don't lose the items. We should do okay. I don't think we'll win. I'm not sure. You need quite a high, because what it basically is doing a calculation. So you see we've got a range of types of items. So we've got veg and flowers and fruit and forage and artisan products and all that sort of stuff. So it takes that into account. It then has like a chart essentially where it measures the quality of the items you're putting in. Some of the items that don't have quality, it just has a base level. But a gold item is always better, iridium's better still. And I say some of these are rarer, so starfruit, because we managed to fluke out and get a starfruit seed, so that's quite a good one. Similarly with the ancient fruit, they're both very high rated, I know that. The pumpkin, as I say, is a quite a valuable product, so that's quite high rated. I think Fairy Rose is a highly rated flower, and Yam, Diamond is like the top of the mineral tree, as it were, so we should do okay. Not sure we'll win, but we get star tokens even if we do just quite well. Okay, so that won't start until I go and talk to Lewis again. Tourist, wow, that's the biggest cheese wheel I've ever seen. Very impressive. That's the same thing. Let's have a talk with our miserable friend. All these animals are friendly and love to get massaged. Ooh. Wow. Ow. A hen pecked my little finger. Moo. I can't get through now, can I? Okay. Get out of the bloody way. So I can get through that. And just a few steps over there, Gus is grilling up a batch of pork ribs. Yikes. I don't think you can talk to the animals as such. I don't know if we can get close enough to... No. Let's say hello to Linus. These animals never judge people by their looks. The same can't be said for humans. Very deep. So this is just to show. So this is the baby pig, and this is the large pig, and this is the baby cow, and this is the main, the adult cow. We'll obviously get certainly the pigs and cows. Hey Trismegistus, is having a good time? The slingshot tent is pretty fun, and if you get good at it, you can really rack up the star tokens. It's kind of hectic today. I'm just going to hang out here for a while. So you can have a go on most of these. Some of them you have to pay tokens. Some of them you get the tokens just as a reward for doing well. I complain about my job sometimes, but I do take pride in my work. These are some of my finest pieces. I hope you like them. I wish we could buy you know, these things here. I really admire Robin's carpentry skills. I use a lot of the same techniques in my own line of work. Clint's blades get sharper every year. So do his prices. Woodworking is an ancient tradition that I'm very proud to be part of. How are we doing? Robin really works hard on her carpentry stuff. She deserves a little recognition now and then. So who have we not spoken to? I was trying to loop round. I think we have to pay to get the fortune. Oh, can't get through there. That's odd. I thought you could get through. Welwick and I have known each other for a long time. She is a remarkable diviner and a good friend. That clown, I know him from somewhere. Was it the School of Illusion or maybe the Carnival of Secrets? So I don't think, yeah. Oh no, it costs gold to read the fortune. Okay, might as well do that. Oh yes, my crystal ball is swirling with visions of your future, young one. Ah yes, I see you at the beach. There's some kind of event taking place. You walk up to Pam and say something funny. It seems like you two are good friends. Now I see you and Abigail in a field of grass. You seem happy. The crystal ball has moved on. Ah, you're in combat. There's something dreadful bearing down on you from the dark, but you seem more than ready to face it. Ah, the crystal ball has gone dim. That's all I can do for you, young one. Now, just keep in mind that the future isn't set in stone. Whatever I told you today can still be changed if you set your heart on it. Farewell. So that's based on the relationship level. So Pam is our highest level. So that was that Pam dialogue. And Abigail is our highest level of the relationships. Oh, can I get down into the sewer? Does it count as leaving the... No, I can't get down. I wonder if that counted as leaving the festival. I also wonder if I can search the bins. No, I can't search the bins. So we've not talked to Jody. He doesn't look very happy. I guess Mayor Lewis had to cut costs with their budget clown this year. Oh, can't interact with the clown. You know, I would have made a pretty good clown. I think I missed my calling. Well, there you go. So what games have we not done? So these are the games. I'm fairly sure you have to pay to play them, but we'll give them a go. See if we can do well. Better hurry up, kid, before old Pam here fishes every last lunker out of the tent. Oh, it's 50 gold. Shall I show you the game? I didn't remember these charging gold. Whoops. So we obviously have a high fishing level. From memory, we don't get these fish. You can't keep them. I'm not actually sure what you have to do to score. What score you have to get tokens on this one. I don't really bother. There's a little trick we can do that'll get us all the tokens we need. We'll have time to get this one. The timer doesn't stop when you're doing this. Obviously, when you fish normally, the timer pauses, or the clock pauses, but it doesn't in this. Score 133, fish caught 6, 253 perfection bonus, reward 234 star tokens. Okay, so it just adds them up, I guess. Cool. Let's talk to these chaps first. Have you been to the fortune teller? She set up her stand in the graveyard. I already saw her, she told me something interesting, giggle. I played the strength game far too many times and now my arms feel like rubber. Let's have a chat with Penny. I won the Wheel of Chance 10 times in a row, but now the man won't let me play anymore. Tourist, it's a fine looking town you've got here, nice and cosy, and a real sense of community. Let's just talk to Abney first. I already beat all the games, now what? Which one is this? Selling star coins for just 50 apiece. So you can do that if you want. If you want to just buy tokens. Tourist, it was a long bus ride here, but totally worth it. This valley is so beautiful. Simon loves it, don't you, Simon? And then this is the... I'm rubbish at this one, the slingshot game. Presumably you can time those so you can get multiple hits. See, rubbish. That was rubbish. Score 46, accuracy 66%, 21 of 33 successful shots, no accuracy bonus, 15 star tokens. So I guess if you're someone who uses the slingshot as your weapon, then can we have a look at that now? Okay, so we've done our thing there. Oh, are you already finished setting up your Grange display? Yes. Oh, there he goes. So we now go and judges the items. Your Grange display has been judged. Return to Mayor Lewis for the results. Congratulations, you won first place with a rating of 104. Excellent. I didn't think we'd actually do that. Your prize is 1,000 star tokens. Spend them wisely. Oh, and don't forget to clean out your Grange display box. So if you leave the items there, you lose them. So you have to collect them. So, as I mentioned before, the cheat we could have, given that was a winning display, we could simply, you know, keep that in a box, basically, and just submit it every year. So the trick I was talking about that allows us to get, because we need 2,000 star tokens for this, actually, I'll just show you to confirm. So, there's other, actually, so, 2,000 for the star drop, we want that. We could try and get the rare crow. Should we go with the fedora? I'm not sure it suits us. So we want to try and get 3 grand, really. Okay, so what you do is you come here and you play the spinny wheel, and basically green will come up 75% of the time. So we don't want to put all of our tokens on it, because 25% of the time it will come up as orange. But if we put green on, we will generally win. So we'll put a big wager on. I'll put 750 on, because that'll take us actually, so if I put 751, that would take us up above 2 grand for the star thing. There we go, so we won there. So we've got exactly 2,000 star tokens. So what we will do now, how much was the rare crow? The rare crow was 800, wasn't it? So if I wager that, did I hit green? Yeah. Okay. So, oops. There was the rare crow and star drop. I think they carry over. I seem to remember that if you have some left over, then next year they will count as well. So we get a star drop. You found a star drop. It's strange, but the taste reminds you of chocolate. Your maximum energy level has increased. So we will also grab this rare crate. Cool. So that's everything at the fair. Shall we go and eat another burger, just for the sake of it? Munchy, munchy, munch. So it gives you a bonus to the old... I think it's foraging. So there we go. So that's the fair. So shall we leave the festival? Let's leave the festival. So it drops us back at the farm, as I said. I can't... Oh, there you go. So there's the thing that's saying we've got +3 foraging. But it is 10 past 10. So not really a lot of use. But the horse, where has the horse gone? I'm not sure where Horson has gone. That's interesting. It's obviously gone for a Horson break. So if I grab 6 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Oh, you silly person! Put them back again. So that gets us out of beer. So I'll put all of them in there. Okay, so we know we have our winning Grange display combination now. How much wood have I got? Is one of these less full? And would work for not really. I don't really want to waste an entire chest at the moment, because we'll end up effectively reusing these chests once we get like house upgrades and stuff. So make a chest, and this is our Grange display chest. We'll just, if I, no, I won't be able to get through there. I was going to pop it up the top there. I would not be able to get through, so I will pop it. We're going to put it. Stop being indecisive. It's quite late in the day, Triz. Put them in there. I'm going to whack the rare crow in there from that. We don't really need to do any stuff with that at the moment. So we'll pick up this mayonnaise. I put one normal mayonnaise in, didn't I? Close the hatch. So you see, it's given it a gold star. So that's simply because it's used the large. Oh, and there's a wild plum. Is that from our 2, 4, 6, 8, 9? I might put the tools in there actually, just to make use of that. Put that in there maybe as well. So these then are items I want to do something with, maybe something like that. And then these are turn-ins, and yeah. So at least we're then using that chest for something. Okay, so let's go to bed. So let's show you the difference. So mayonnaise, regular mayonnaise, 190 gold. Gold star mayonnaise, half as much again, basically. So another 95 on top, is that? Yeah. So basically, quite valuable to use the large eggs in the mayonnaise machine, because you don't really get anything particularly good for them otherwise, and there's no special recipes that use large eggs or anything like that. So today we need to, if we can, it should be raining, yeah. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Luck will not be on your side. Bread. Bread making can be a very simple, very complex form of art, but I'll make it simple for you. The most important ingredient is flour, of course, but before we create the dough, you need to activate your yeast. We've read this before, haven't they? They prefer warm water and a little something to feed on. I use plain sugar, but honey or maple syrup will do. Yeah, you already know to cook. Okay. So today is not Marnie's birthday, that's tomorrow. And if I grab the thing, there's seeds for... I could also put the seeds in that other chest. Just to sort of keep them, spread things out a bit more than the fertiliser. I'll put that in there. So didn't we get some more bok choy? Is that, or are we out of bok choy now? Is that all of it? I mean, it is the 17th, so I'm not too fussed. Spring seeds. Yeah, so it looks like we've used up all the bok choy we had. Where are the fall seeds? They're there. So might as well stick some of these in, just to fill up the gap. Oops. So I'll put all of these seeds in here. We need to chop them, and I can put that back. No, put back in there, and then put some more beers in. Have 2, 4, 5. No, 5, not 6. Okay, that's them. We've got another batch of grapes ready. Oh, I mean, obviously, Horson has returned wherever he was. He has now come back. Okay. Not been very efficient about this. Should have got on Horson and ridden round again. So, that will sell, that will sell, that will sell. Put all of the grapes in here. As noted before, we can... Shall I keep them? And that gives a 30 wheat, but it's not really of any use. Bok choy we should have loads of. Yeah, I've got 10 of the buggers. So I can put them in the bin. Let's go see our girls. Ah, large eggs again. Nice. And there's silver and gold large eggs. Nice. I'll put that in there. And so what I want to do is to buy the cows, but I'm not sure I will be able to get Marnie. We have 35 grand. The thing I'm thinking about doing next is upgrading the house. I'm not sure I have enough wood for that. What I'll do though, especially now that I've got the horse, I will head on a very quick sort of scout run, see if there's any forageables. We're doing 8:40, so I want to be over there as close to 9 o'clock as I can manage. 8:50. See, I have a feeling she goes. Doesn't she go to the exercise thing today, or maybe I don't know. So it's 9 o'clock now, so I should be able to get in. Is she? Ah, she's here. Excellent. To purchase animals, we want to buy some. Do we want 1 cow or 2 cows? What are we going to call the cow? Snutter. Shone? Shone's not a bad name, I'll go with that. You can obviously type the name in if you want. Great, I've seen Shone away. We then want to buy another one. And that's Sus, Jetty, Snecko, Rosie. That's not bad. Okie dokie. I don't think we need any... I could buy the heaters, couldn't I? Should we do that as well? Might as well. You see she resupplies on these, so if somehow you manage to cock up and lose, you know, or destroy those, then you can get them. As I say, we've got the exorbitant price for the hay. So yeah, so I need to have a look and see how much. You only need one heater. There's no real benefit to having multiple heaters. Where should I put it? Should I put it here somewhere if I can? Yeah, let's do it. Put it there. There's no real benefit to having multiple heaters. So one is fine. Again, you don't need them. They're just a thing that. Can I put it over here somewhere? Yeah, out of the way. Yeah, that'll do. So these are cows. Rosie seems curious, but a little cautious. It's a strange new world. What we can also do... Oh no, we can't. Not until they're adults. You can turn off their ability to reproduce, basically. Shades of a little cautious. It's a strange new world. Cool. So, as with the other animals, they will have to grow up. I'm very quickly going to look and see what the cost is for a house upgrade, because I don't think I've got enough wood. No. Just look at what does the carpenter say. Carpenter shop. And house upgrade. 50. Oh, it's 150 hardwood. Oh no, house upgrade 1 is a 450 wood. 10 grand, 450 wood. What would that would leave us with? We could do the bus as well. Huh. That's interesting. How much wood do we have? 297. So it would only be a couple of trees for us to get that. How many trees are there on the way? We need another 150. That's quite a few trees actually. So maybe I chop a couple on the farm and then we head round, because I want to get this all cleared out anyway, to be frank. I mean, winter is actually quite a good time to do the clearance. 320. I just prefer to get it done now, really. Partly so I can think about how I'm going to lay out these, you know, the brewery type stuff that I want to do. I'll take this up to 387 there. Get on horses. A bit of forage here as well. It's all grist to the mill. There are actually some trees right outside Robin's house, so 406. I actually figured out, there was an episode before where I tried to show you planting trees, just randomly, outside your farm, and I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't plant. So hopefully we can nip into Robin and get the house upgrade done once we've done this. She might not be there. That's not too bad, because we wanted to get that wood in order to... Yeah, here she is. Upgrade house. I can increase the size of your house and add a kitchen. It will cost 10 grand and you'll also need to provide me with 450 pieces of wood. Are you interested? Yes. Thank you. I'll get started tomorrow. I should be finished in around 3 days. So if you don't have all the wood you need, you can buy it here. And she also sells stone. You can actually cheat the whole system with mining because stone entering your inventory counts as, you know, part of your mining. That's how you level up mining, basically. So, there's a globe as well. So if you literally come here and buy wood, buy stone, then that counts as your total. So what I wanted to check, there's not really much point doing them yet. And the artisan, I mean, we're getting apples, pomegranates are on the way, although they'll take a while to come in. Both the cheeses we'll be able to do soon, so this is very much a doable one. It'd be good to get the greenhouse going before winter, but I don't think we'll be able to achieve that. It might be during winter. The greenhouse, basically the greenhouse, allows you to grow crops all year round. And you can grow any of the crops in the greenhouse. You know, so if there's spring crops, you can grow them all year round, or summer crops or whatever. And they don't, they're not affected by seasons, which is that's the whole point of a greenhouse anyway. So what we will probably do with that is put some coffee in there, and we'll probably slowly build up a whole batch of ancient fruit, maybe. That's what you would usually do to make cash, basically. Anyway, crafts room, the bridge repair. The bridge is obviously, you said, over to the that thing to the side of the fishing. So we will get this. So I could go and chop wood and do that, but we'll get this, in winter, basically, because when the winter forage becomes available, we'll go and finish that one. The fish tank is going to be a bit more tricky. The glittering boulder is rubbish. I'll explain it when we get in there, but it's not actually all that good. And then the vault is we just need to pay for, so we don't have that amount of money. My maths has gone wrong somewhere there, hasn't it? I thought we had 30 odd. I know we had 32, didn't we? Of course that doesn't work. As soon as we get the money, we'll finish that, because that lets us get up to the desert. And then these ones. These are more tricky. We'll do these at some point. But we need the house, basically, to do these. To do mackie rolls, fried eggs. We need the house. We need pigs for that. That's late on. So this will be sort of year 2's mission. Cabbage you can't even grow till year 2. So how people manage to do the community centre in a year, I don't know. Anyway, so most of the day is gone. What I think I will probably do is go back to the farm and continue my clear up mission, maybe. I think that's a fairly sensible thing to do. So this is the bridge what it's talking about. I can't remember what it calls this. The quarry, I think, maybe? Something like that. Now, that's... might as well pick these up. And then we can put... here. And I want... iron, probably. Actually, I might do one of each. Oops. Oh, I didn't get enough health. I could also check. This sword he's selling, how much is this? Because the lava katana is good. Oh, 25 grand, wow. And that's worse than the sword we already got. I may sort of show you the skull cave and then effectively just sort of leave it until we have more cash, really. I am going to swing around and do a forage run though, which is made a lot easier now that we've got the horse. It's quite an expensive investment really, the horse, but as you see, particularly with it sort of maximising our advantage from the 4K you know, display, because we can quickly scan the entire area you know, really easily. So I want to go down and check the beach. So it looks like there's been quite a lot of forage kicking about generally. I don't know if that's been affected by us eating all those you know, burgers yesterday. I shouldn't think so, but you never know. So I've got loads of stuff here as well. How do I make a seed maker? That's quite a lot of coal. I'm not sure we want to use that at the moment. I was just wondering, I could actually go and see Crobus, couldn't I? See if he's got anything good to sell. Carobobus. I find things here and I sell them. Care to buy anything? So you say albacore, there's the void egg again. Monster fireplace. What does it actually do? It's just furniture. Okay. So he's got a star trap as well, but that's 20 grand, you see. We'll get that as well. So they both boost your max energy and max health. So they're very good to get. There is actually an achievement for picking up all of the star drops. It's one of the achievements I don't have because to get the other star drop, or to get one of the star drops, you need to beat the... Now, do you have to beat both the Prairie King and the other one, the other game? I can't remember. I suspect you might have to beat both of the games. You certainly have to beat Prairie King, and I'm rubbish at Prairie King, so I've never done that. You can make Prairie King easier on yourself by doing it on a good luck day. So I can't remember what that actually benefits. You do it on a very good luck day, and you also, there's some food you can eat that will boost your luck further. So you chug some of that on a very good luck day, and that, I think, improves your drops. It may also help with the waves you get. I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure it improves the drops you get in the game, which therefore mean you get, you know, more of the, you know, the upgraded weaponry and that stuff, which, if you recall from playing it with Abby, was kind of why we beat that first level, because I picked up all the shotguns and the wheel gun and whatever else it is. It's 7:10 already. Wow, okay. So a tiny bit of clearing up at the end, clearing up on the farm. How much space have we got? A little bit. Okay. So I want clear these out predominantly. Around the pond. Just drop that on Horson then. So I'll bring the kind of them. So, I mean, right, it's making that blue look nice. You don't get anything from those tiny plants, so it's just there's sort of weird, random stuff that it's getting rid of. So one of the things I just noted, I just need to note when I was talking about planning out our thing, is we need to get iridium sprinklers. To get iridium sprinklers, we need iridium ore. Now, well, you can get iridium ore in the normal mines. As you've seen, we've had 4 or 5 bits of iridium ore, but it is so rare. It's like hen's teeth. We haven't even, managed to get a bar's worth, I don't think, of iridium, because it is just, it's just so rare. So that is what Skull Cavern is for. That's where you get iridium, and the way it works. Well, should I explain that now? The way it works basically, I might as well. Further down, the sort of greater the rate of drop of iridium, and that is quite heavily affected by luck. So you really want to be going to the desert on lucky days, taking some lucky food if you can, and eating that. So how are we doing with time? Not too bad. How much would I ended up with? 130 odd. Nearly out of energy anyway, so we'll just chop this. And we'll make sure everything's okay in terms of... Right, look at all this rubbish I got in my inventory. One of the things that, obviously I planted, what was it, 25 bits of grass, so it's, it's over... Oh, I can't pick it up, can I? I have full inventory. Why have I got a bit of driftwood in my inventory? Was that something from the crab pots? Okay. And this one for wood and hardwood. How many hardwood have we got? Need loads more. So I've put the geodes in there, driftwood, because I cocked up and left that. Oh no, it was actually... It was in here, wasn't it? I was putting the things that I need to do other things with. So I need to take all of that trash up to the river, and I keep forgetting. We've got all our seeds in here. I was going to replant seeds, wasn't I, on that stretch? I already did that, didn't I? I'm just surprised I've got quite so many fairy seeds. Okay. And then we've got forage in there. So we've got 6 of them already. And those are seeds. What about plums? How many plums? We've got 6 plums. Blackberry's got 5 of. And what about fishy bits? That isn't fishy bits. Fishy bits, we've got 5 of them, 5 of them. Got other types of fish. So I will put... Nope, wrong one. Nope. So I put these, quote, seeds in now, and everything else is for sale. Yeah? Oh, we do it for time 11:50. So I'll go and grab this other mayonnaise. Every little penny helps. We'll whack the... So we should have a relatively good haul from forage today. What I might do, while I remember, is grab that quartz, because we're going to give quartz to Marnie tomorrow. So that is very much for the next episode. Okay, so we've got a good chunk of cash, chunk of change from the thing. So you see we're getting a nice steady income from the ale. Foraging. Obviously we had quite a lot of good fortune from the forage. Fishing. Yeah, a little bit of money. So we got best part of $4.5 grand. No, best part of $5 grand in fact. Okay, so we'll call that an episode there. Next episode, as mentioned, we will attempt to give quartz to Marnie for her birthday, and I was just mentally trying to do the maths of the money. I don't think I can buy the bus, final bit of the bus one yet. Okay, so we'll probably do mining and fishing and those sorts of usual activities. Yeah, so that's the end of the episode. If you've been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it and you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Trismegistus. This has been Stardew Valley. Thanks for watching. Cheers.